What's going on YouTube? WildLion Games here, and talk about waiting until the last minute at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, the last day of the month. Modus Games Maximum Football makes their announcement and gives the development update. 7 p.m. on the 30th, last day of the month. Squeezing it in there. And they show a lot. I'll be honest, I got a lot of mixed feelings about this. What I like at first is when it comes to indie sports games, and yes, sports meaning not just football, I truly believe that KC Powell Lacrosse, they've kind of been one of the best, if not the best, when it comes to just overall presentation with gameplay, graphics, a Dynasty mode, and customization with players and teams, coming from an extremely small indie studio. And when, yeah, it's not perfect, but when you compare it to games such as Access Football, the previous Maximum Football entries, Sunday Rivals, which is an excellent, all these games are excellent games, but KC Powell Lacrosse always had that visual edge to it that none of these other indie games could quite get. And I think it's because, you know, KC Powell teamed up with Big Ant Studios, who makes the cricket games, and I think they also make handball. And so I think with the Maximum team being able to team up with another company that's just a little bit larger than them has really helped them out, because visually this game looks better than any other indie football game out there. And this is also pre-early alpha too, so this is what it looks like. It can, you know, most definitely the visuals are going to get a lot better. Now, what I'm not too excited about, you know, in the first few minutes of the video, you know, I'm watching it, and the on the field stuff, it still looks the same like old Maximum Football. I wasn't impressed with, I don't know, it's something with the camera angle with Maximum Football. When you're throwing the ball, it always just looks off, and the speed at which the ball and the momentum of which the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, gets to the receivers where he catches it, is never fluid, and it still doesn't look that fluid. Now again, this is early alpha footage, they can clean this up, but there's definitely a lot of times where it didn't look great, and the players moving around looked all right, but at the same time, I'm really excited about them going physics-based. I've said for years, if you have been following me on this channel since back in like 2015, you know I've been saying ever since Backbreaker came out that football games need to go to a physics-based system. Not even just football. If you're making a hockey game or any sport with contact, I think you got to go to physics-based, man. I mean, Backbreaker did it so well. I am shocked that no one has tried to replicate that. Madden kind of played with it a little bit. I think it was like Madden 25 and Madden 13, maybe a couple in that generation of the Xbox 360 and PS3. They kind of did it with like half animation, half physics based. But I am really shocked that since Backbreaker has done it, and they actually did the physics part pretty well. That was actually never anybody's negative reviews on the game, but that's a different story. They did it really well, so I'm surprised it's never been replicated. And I am so excited. Like, I was honestly, like, when they announced that this was going to be physics based, I almost jumped up out of my chair for joy, because sure, like, you know, they're showing off how real the game looks and how the graphics look, and like the different player models running with the ball, that all looks awesome. But if the collisions on the field don't work, they don't work. You know, if you're just running into each other like the old Maximum games, I don't care how good you make the game look. So I was a little nervous, and then they announced that it's physics based and they're still testing out the physics, and I think they're going to be able to clean this up. And you see some of the animation, some of the physics collisions in slow motion, and they look all right. I'm not concerned about that though right now, man. I'm actually really excited about it being physics based. And then what I'm most excited about is Dynasty mode and the customization within Dynasty mode. Again, I will go back and I will die on this hill that the best franchise Dynasty mode, whatever you want to call it, in sports gaming is MVP Baseball 2005. Like, you start off, you pick a baseball team, you can customize the stadium, pick the stadium name, customize the color of the walls in the outfield, the grass cut pattern. And then when it comes to starting the season, you go in and you can upgrade your stadium. You can buy merchandise for the fans and concession stands and do promotional nights to sell tickets. I mean, when it comes to a Dynasty mode, we're talking about a game from Xbox and PlayStation 2 era, MVP 05. And what I love about this Dynasty mode is being able to hire coaches, and these coaches are going to have their own set of skills. And these set of skills are going to influence whether these recruits want to come play for your school or not, how well they're going to be able to train players, and they're also going to cost money, so you're going to have to spend money on hiring coaches on your staff, and then you can also use that money to upgrade your stadium. Like, that right there alone has got me interested in this game. So right now in pre-alpha footage, the gameplay honestly can look whatever it's going to look like. That Dynasty mode right there sounds awesome to me. You know, you're recruiting players, you're hiring coaching staff, and you're making decisions on how you want to spend your money and upgrading your stadium. Like, come on, man, that's awesome. Despite being underwhelmed by the gameplay on the field that was shown, I am very excited about physics-based. I'm very excited about Dynasty mode. I didn't have high expectations. I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't talked about Maximum Football because I didn't really have that high of expectations for it, but after seeing this in pre-alpha, the gameplay can only get smoother from here. So I hope we see good improvements. And who knows? It's like I said with Football Simulator, the game plays a lot better than it looks. This game might play a lot better than it looks right now. So that's something to keep in mind too. You guys go check out the trailer. I'm actually going to link the trailer to their game in the description of my video, so you guys can go over there and watch that and support them. Check it out. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel, please. It helps me out a lot if you do. Let me know what you think. Are you excited about Maximum Football now? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and until next time. Oh, hold on. Happy 4th of July weekend, everybody. Y'all be safe. All right. Until next time. Peace.